What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Monique Loves to Read. Thank you so much for joining me today. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you some of the book purchases that I have, well, Bookish brand merchandise. They're not books, but they're Bookish merchandise purchases that I have made over the last couple of weeks. I'm super excited to share these items with you all. Go support our girls. They're working hard to come up with some really dope items for us, and I copped a few. So let me show you what I got. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so first up, I kept seeing this particular item all over TikTok, and at first I was like, I carry my Kindle everywhere. I'm a Kindle girly. I'll read a physical book, and I'll take a physical book out of the house, but 9 times out of 10, I got my Kindle with me. So I'm not really carrying a physical book around, but the more and more I kept seeing it, it was just too cute to pass up. So I had to get it. So this comes from KarenMarie.com. Here's her card here. And then this came with it. And it says, romanticize your reading time. Imagine this, brunch in a chic cafe with a good book, dressed in a fashionable look. So I actually have it on now. It is the bookmark that you can use to make your book look like a purse, but also keep your, what am I trying to say? Your place in your book. Super cute. They come, one is long. She has a long one and a short one. I don't know which one I have. I'm gonna say I have the short one. And then it also comes with a pouch. There's 2 different types of pouches you can get. I got the round one here like this, but there's another design that you can also get. So it's super cute, very durable. Yeah. Can't wait to rock this when I go out for a brunch or whatever, you know, take the kids to the park, anything. Next is Tay. Tay's business is called, what did I do with the, I think it's Tay's Bookish merch. Yeah, Tay's book merch. And this is the card that came with it. It says, thank you for supporting my small business. And I got a t-shirt from her. Y'all, this is so cute. Book baddie. Like, come on. Come on. Super cute. Shirt feels good, nice quality, feels durable. On the shirt it says, book baddie now, a woman with exceptional book taste, a TBR longer than a CVS receipt, and the most vivid imagination that money can buy. Super cute. Cannot wait to rock this. And then the last thing I got 2 shirts from Ash. Ash has a brand called the Bookish brand, and she has a TikTok shop, and so I purchased 2 shirts. One of these was on sale, and then one of them was regular price. But she just dropped some new stuff too, so I'm gonna have to go back. I'm gonna have to run it back. But I got this. Y'all know I love pink. Pink is my favorite color, one of my favorite colors. And it's just a Reader Nutrition shirt. Super cute. Nice and durable. I can't wait to rock this. All of these items I got an extra large in, but I probably could have gotten a large, but that's okay. And then I got this one here that says, I look better bent over a book. Y'all, isn't this gorgeous? Look at the girl on the shirt. So pretty. Cannot wait to rock this one either. Baby, this summer, I'm gonna be rocking all of Book Girlies merchandise. Like, just give me some shirts. Give me some cute little shorts, some biker shorts or something, and I'm gonna be good to go, because the girls are coming with the merchandise, and I'm just so happy for them, and I love being able to support them with their businesses, because it's not hard having, it's not easy having your own business, and especially when it's something new that you're trying. But all of these ladies love to read. They love books. They love making merchandise, and they really got some really nice stuff. So if you haven't supported any of these brands, I'll have them all down below in the description box, so you can go check them out. and get some of that stuff, because and it's reasonably priced. Nothing is like ridiculously priced or overpriced. Everything is very reasonable, and yeah, like, why not support the girls, you know what I'm saying? So next, you know what, I think I'm gonna do, let's do a book haul too while we're here, because I've been shopping, I've been getting some books. I've been kind of going a little crazy. So let me go gather up my books and we'll go ahead and do a book haul too while we're here. Let's go ahead and kill two birds with one stone. So I'll be right back. Let me go find the books, gather them all up, and then I'll be back so that way I can show y'all what books I've been getting. Y'all just don't know. I'm in here sweating, baby, because I had to get all these books up. Woo. All right. So let's go ahead and do a book haul. So like I said, over the last few weeks or so, I've been buying, I would say the last month, I've been buying some books up. So I don't have, it's not a whole bunch, but it's a nice little amount. So first up, I already started reading this, but I had not finished it yet, because then I started reading other things. But I did go to a book event for this author, Maya Ariel. This is my first book I've ever read by her. This is No Ordinary Love. And this is part 2 to When I Think of You. I think they're like interconnected. Like, you don't necessarily have to read them in order, but of course it's always best to. But I did not, because I didn't realize that they were like together. But this is No Ordinary Love by her, and then this is When I Think of You. Both of these are Black romances, contemporary romances. So I got those two. Then I've never read a Allie Hazelwood book either, but I got Deep In. I hear a lot about Allie Hazelwood and how she's really good. So, and I heard that this book was really good as well. So I wanted to check it out, try something new and different. So I did go ahead and get Deep In. Then Abby, my girl Abby, came out with her latest book, and just for the summer I read that. That was probably one of the first books that I read when I started getting back into reading. I listened to it on Audible and I loved it. Now granted, that's the only book I've read by her. I haven't had an opportunity to read any of her other books yet, but I definitely wanted to pick this up because it's just, the cover eats, and it was just giving me those same, I just feel like it's gonna give me those same vibes as Just for the Summer. So this one is Say You'll Remember Me, and this is a like rom-com romantic romance. Now, one thing I will say, even without reading all of her books, Allie in Just for the Summer, there were a lot of funny parts, a lot of sweet moments, but she's kind of like a Kennedy Ryan. She knows how to talk about some deep topics, you know what I'm saying, without, like, if you've experienced, I'm not going to say that it's not going to trigger you, but she does it so well that it might not trigger you, even if you have been through something like that. It's just very well written, and she just knows what she's doing. So even though those topics are in there, whatever they may be, the book itself, her writing style, just brings it all together, and I really enjoyed Just for the Summer, so I can't wait to check this out. I think this is going to be the perfect book for spring, summer. Then next, I got T.M. Richardson. I got all 3 books. Now, I've only read The Offer, and again, at the time, I didn't realize that this was a series. I read this one here, which is like a poly romance, but super cute. Why choose poly, however you want to put it. Super nasty, but it was a good story. I listened to this one as well, I think on Audible, and I loved it. So I got the first one, which is The Oath, Why Choose novel. I think this one is about a lady who loses her husband, and his homeboys, before he dies, he tells them like, hey, take care of my woman, make sure she's good in every aspect. and that means even sexually, financially, just emotionally, every aspect that he would take care of his woman. He wanted his homeboys to make sure that she was straight. And so that's how we get here, with her being the center of attention and them taking care of her, fulfilling their friend's wish on his deathbed. So can't wait to get into that one, because like I said, I loved book 2. Then this one, The Opportunity, this one just came out a couple of weeks ago or so. So same thing. This is an age gap romance. They all say something different. So this one is the age gap romance. This is the 3rd book. This is a poly romance. And the first one is a white shoes romance. But I heard this is really, really good, and I can't wait to get into it. Miss Richardson gets a little nasty. So, yeah. We're gonna see what this is about. Next, baby, I searched high and low, okay, for this book. Now this just came out last week, but I had to get it because I love me some Beyonce and I love me some Miss Tina Knowles. So she came out with her book, The Matriarch. And of course, I want to know what it's about. I want to know the tea because I'm a Beyonce fan. So I can't wait to read this. I'm probably going to immersive read this one because I heard the audio version is really good. And look at the cover. It's just beautiful. She's beautiful on the back. Super pretty. The inside is super pretty. So it's just giving me spring vibes as well. So I can't wait to get into this and check out and see what the tea is that Mama Knows has for us. So that's that. When I was on spring break with my kids, I went to one of our local indie bookshops and I got Happy Land because I heard this was really good. I have not read anything by this author. This is by Dolan Perkins Valdez. I do have her other book, Take My Hand, right here, which I have not read yet. This one right here, but I heard this one was really good too. So I'm interested in checking this one out. The cover eats. It's pretty. Again, we're giving spring. Look at this cover. So beautiful. So I can't wait to get into it. And it's a signed copy. Where's the signature? Let me find it.
I think it's like
oh, here it is right here. Yeah. So we got a signed copy. So yeah, I can't wait to get into this and read this one as well. You want me to show them your book? Yeah. Okay. Journey wants to show her book. She got the tryout. And this is by Christina Soon Tornvant and Joanna Cacao. So, this is her book. This is how far she's gotten. And I don't know what this book is about. I would assume it says stand tall, be loud, gang face on. The tryout beautifully captures the struggles and pressures of wanting to fit in. As a fellow Thai American, Christina brought a tear to my eye. When cheerleading tryouts are announced, Christina and her best friend Megan literally jump at the chance to join the squad. As two of the only kids of color in the school, they have always yearned to fit in. And the middle school cheerleaders are popular and accepted by everyone. But will the girls survive the terrifying tryouts with their grades watching? And will their friendship withstand pressure of competition? So that's Journey's book. All right, bye, Journey. Anyway, on that same trip that I got when I got Happy Land, I picked up The Love Stimulation by Etta Easton. I have never read an Etta Easton book, but this is a romance. I think this is contemporary. Yep, contemporary romance. So can't wait to get into this one. I'm a romance girly, so we love a good romance, honey. Now I have some young adult. Now I'm not really a young adult person, but I've heard so much about these books. I just had to do it. And they're like thrillers, mysteries, I think. So I had to get it because I've heard so much about it and I'm just really interested in the story and reading it for myself. So I got Monday's Not Coming by Tiffany D. Jackson. Heard this is really good, really heartfelt. It's about a girl whose friend goes missing and nobody is really trying to find her, but she's determined to do so and figure out what happened. So that's what this is about. But I heard it's very heartbreaking. Now, books don't usually make me cry, but we're gonna see what this one do. And then I also got Allegedly by Tiffany D. Jackson as well. I'm not really sure what this one is about. I think a girl is accused of killing a baby. That's what it is. A young girl is accused of killing a baby. So we'll see what this one is about and what it gives, but I heard that was really good. The next, I got Love Radio. I heard a lot of people talk about Love Radio. Again, I'm not really a YA girl, but the people said they ate this book up, that this was good. So I'm going to give it a try. And I'll report back to y'all and let y'all know how I feel about these YA books, because every time I try to get into fantasy, YA, I don't know, my roots are just stuck in urban fiction and romance and historical fiction and thriller. Like, those are my genres right there. So when I try to venture off to like fantasy and YA, it's not that I don't really like it, because I enjoyed Children of Blood and Bone, which is the fantasy. I enjoyed that one, but I'm just not there yet where I'm just like having to always get the latest fantasy drop or get the latest YA drop. Like, I gotta hear a lot about it. I gotta keep seeing it over and over again for me to want to like, okay, maybe I should give it a chance. So we're gonna see what this is about. This is about this guy. He has like a radio show, I think, in high school, where he gives like love advice, relationship advice, and he is trying to convince this girl to go out on a date with him. And if they go on a certain amount of dates, at the end of it, let me just read the synopsis, because there's no point in me trying to guess what it's about. Okay, it says Prince Jones is the guy with all the answers, or so it seems. After all, at 17, he has his own segment on Detroit's popular hip-hop show Love Radio, where he dishes out advice to the brokenhearted. Prince has always dreamed of becoming a DJ and falling in love, but being the main caretaker for his mother, who has multiple sclerosis, and his little brother, means his dreams will stay just that, and only romances in his life are the ones he hears about from his listeners, until he meets Danny Ford. Danny isn't checking for anybody. She's focused on her plan, a senior year, score a scholarship, and move to the big city, to New York City, to become a famous author. But her college essay keeps tripping her up, and acknowledging what's blocking her means dealing with what happened at the party a few months ago. And that's one thing that Danny can't do. When the romantic DJ meets the ambitious writer, sparks fly. Prince is smitten, but Danny's not looking to get derailed. She gives Prince just 3 days to convince her that he's worth falling for. 3 days for the love expert to take his own advice and just maybe change 2 lives forever. So that's what that's about. So, like I said, we'll get into that, and I'll let y'all know how I like it. Oh, this is cute. I didn't know all this was going on here. So next is The Perfect Marriage. Super cute. Sprayed edges. Love that. This is the collector's edition from the Vault of Geneva Rose. Okay, Geneva. So this is a thriller, and I know this is about a woman whose husband is on trial for killing his side chick, mistress, and she is his attorney to try to get him off from going to prison for it. So, very interesting. Can't wait to check that out. I love this cover though, and I love the spray edges. Super, super cute. Cannot wait to get into it. It's a thriller, so we love a good thriller, so I can't wait to get into that. And then we have The Perfect Divorce, which is part 2 of this series. Yeah, who did this to my book? Amazon, Count Your Days. Yeah, look at my book. Both of these are hardcovers, so I'm not really a hardcover girl, but I do have some hardcovers. Sometimes you just can't get away from it. But I got these off of Amazon. It says, "Till death do us part, yours, not mine." All right, baby. Same thing, same little sprayed edges. Love that. Super cute. I got these from the Amazon book sale they had last week. They had paperbacks and, well, they had everything. Paperbacks, hardbacks, Kindles. I brought a couple of things on my Kindle too, but I don't have my Kindle near me, so I'm not going to get it. I'm sorry. Y'all gonna have to wait. Y'all just gonna have to wait. But I got, these are the 4 books that I got from the sale, which is the Tiffany D. Jackson books, Love Radio, and the Geneva Rose books. So that's what I got from the Amazon sale. But yeah, those are the books that I've been buying lately. Of course, there's more that I want to get into, but I'm trying to slow it down because, like I said, I've brought quite a few, and also on my Kindle. So I did get a Kindle Oasis, which I will share with you guys in another video, the unboxing of that and how I'm liking it so far. But yeah, so thank you for sticking with your girl, looking at this book merchandise, seeing the book haul and the latest reads that I have picked up. Let me know if you've read any of these books. Let me know if you've shopped any of these Bookish brands. And that's it, y'all. That's all I got. Till next time, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.